this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today we're starting a topic on fractions and we're just doing a basic introduction to fractions today. So some words that you need to know are here in the box. You need to know this word here, which is numerator. That is talking about the whole number on the top of a fraction. And our second word is denominator, which is the whole number on the bottom of the fraction. Okay, so let's have a look at some examples of what we want to do with fractions today. So example number 1, in the shapes below, what fraction is shaded? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts that are shaded. Okay, so for part I, there is 7 parts that are shaded out of a total of, let's count up all the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so the number on the top is the number of boxes that are shaded, and the number on the bottom is the total number of boxes in the shape. Okay, for part 2, we want to know what fraction is not shaded. Okay, so we can count the ones that are not shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 that are not shaded out of a total of 12. Or the other thing that you could have done is said, well, if 7 are shaded out of 12, if I go 12 minus 7, that means that there is 5 left that mustn't be shaded. Okay, both ways are perfectly fine to do that question. Let's have a look at B. Okay, first of all, for part 1, I here, we want to find the fraction that is shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces are shaded out of a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then the ones that are not shaded, there is 3 that are not shaded out of a total of 7. For question 2, we want to colour in 5/6 of the shape. Well, to do that, this number on the bottom should be the number of pieces that we have. So let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that it is. So 6 on here, and there are 6 pieces. So if we want to colour 5/6, we just have to colour 5 of these triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which coincidentally means that 1/6 is not coloured. For question 3, we want to mark the fractions 2/5, 5/5, and 7/5 on the number line. Now for this number line, I have deliberately set this up so I have 0 here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces or 5 intervals before I get to the number 1. That means because these numbers are going up in fifths, I've got fifths over here, I can make each of these go up by 1/5 each. Okay, so 0 is my first number. If I go up by fifths, this would be 1/5. This will be 2/5. This will be 3/5. This will be 4/5. And this would be 5/5. 5/5 is the same as 1. It would be the whole thing coloured in, wouldn't it, in a diagram? So 5/5 is the same as 1. I can actually keep going further from 1. This would be 6/5, 7/5, 8/5, 9/5. Whoops. 9/5. Okay. So I want to mark the fractions on my number line here. So the first one was 2/5. That's this one here. Okay, 2/5, there it is. 5/5, that was at 1. And 7/5 right here. Okay, so if you're having to draw the number line yourself, always pick a scale where you can go up by nice even amounts like that. For question 4, we have 4 chocolate bars that are evenly shared by 6 people. How much does each person get? Well, if we think of our 4 chocolate bars, here's going to be 1 chocolate bar. Okay, 2 chocolate bars, 3 chocolate bars, 4 chocolate bars. Okay, so let's just take one chocolate bar and let's share that for the 6 people. So we could cut that into 6 pieces. Okay, and I could cut this one into 6 pieces. And I could cut this one into 6 pieces. And this one. Okay, so because I have 6 people, I'm cutting each bar into 6 pieces. So that means if I have 6 people, they would each get a piece of this chocolate bar. So one person would get one of that piece. It would get this piece. It would get this piece, and it would get this piece. Okay, so for 4 chocolate bars, if you get 1 6 from one chocolate bar, if you have 4 chocolate bars, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 6. So we get 4 6 of a chocolate bar for one person. On this next page, I have some questions just like I have shown you. They're very, very similar questions. I want you to pause the video, try these questions, and see how you go. Restart the video to see the answers, to see how you've gone. Okay, so let's go question number 1. In the shape below, what fraction is shaded? So part 1 and part 2 over here. What fraction is shaded? Well, they've got like these little diamond shapes in here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 out of 5 are shaded. That leaves just the 1 out of 5 that is not shaded. And for my rectangular shape down here, there's 1, 2, 3 that are shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, which is half, isn't it? Half of them are shaded. That means that there's another 3 that are not shaded out of 6. For question 2, shade 5/9 of the shape. So if we're talking about ninths here, we need to have 9 pieces in my shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 we do. So I want 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can make that into a nice funny pattern if you want. Doesn't have to be these 5, any 5 as long as there are 5 of them coloured in. Question 3, mark the fractions 3/7, 6/7, 7/7, 11/7, and 14/7 on the number line below. So let's check our scale here. Can I go up by 7/7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay. So I'm going to go 1/7, 2/7, 3/7, 4/7, 5/7, 6/7, and that would be 7/7, which is the same as 1. And keep going. 8/7, 9/7, 10/7, 11/7, 12/7, 13/7, 14/7, which is actually as big as we need to go because that was my last one here. And 14/7, coincidentally, 14 divides by 7 twice. That is actually the number 2. So we have 0, 1, and this would be 2. So we just need to mark these points on our number line. So 3/7 is here. Next one was 6/7. Then we have 7/7, which is the same as 1. 11 on 7. And 14 on 7. Okay. For question 4, we have 3 apple pies that are shared evenly by 7 people. How much pie does each person receive? So what we do is we take our 3 apple pies and we're going to cut it into 7 pieces. That's a bit tricky to do here. Let's have a think. 1, 2, so it's 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 5 pieces, 6 and 7 pieces. We'll have to pretend that those are even. Maybe you can draw yours better than I can. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So if they're cut into 7 pieces, and each person, if it's to be shared evenly, each person gets one piece from each pie in order for it to be fair, doesn't it? So if this is 1/7 of a pie, and we get that from each pie, we are getting 3/7 in total. 1/7 and 1/7 and 1/7 makes 3/7. So one person would get 3/7 in total from the 3 pies. That's the end of our introduction to fractions today. Join me again next time and we'll be talking about equivalent fractions. Bye for now.